on several days and I've just sorted the port issue. It was down to the lead. I tried just a completely different lead and it made the beeping sound like it does when you normally plug something in, and then it came up with select port and it gave me port and it gives me the option of COM3. So I selected COM3, I'm plugged in this side here, and it's worked. So we can now continue on. Excellent. Bill Gates, eat your heart out. So I did file open, then I went off and found the Arduino files that I've done and found the IDE file in the folder. Selected that and pressed OK, and then I went to here and I did upload, which is this button here, and it's now compiling a sketch, and I don't think that means it's drawing something. I think it's putting it, and it loaded all the files into here, and it now seems to be doing this sketch bit here. So hopefully it will do something once it gets to the end of there. Oh, nearly there now. Let's hope it has a last minute spurt. Come on, you can do it. No, it's frozen. I'll be back when it moves again. Oh, it's doing some. Oh, copy error messages. Oh no. What's happened? Compilation error, exit status 1. Like, yeah, I actually know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Exit status 1, compilation error, exit status 1. So what does that mean? Right, I've had to take a picture on the screen. It's saying it can't find the control VF5 INO file in the temp Arduino folder. So I'm going to have to copy it off the desktop into the other folder. Then hopefully it should work when I hit debugging again. So let me do that now, and then hopefully we're up and running again. Reading up online, it turns out that the version 2.1 point something or other that I had of the Arduino IDE doesn't work very well with the ESP32 board. So I've downloaded the recommended version, which is an older version, 1.8.19 of Arduino IDE. And if I plug my board in now, listen to the sound we get on COM3. Recognises it straight away. Go into tools, yep, so it's selected the board, so remembered that, and then if we go down to port, it's got COM3 ticked, so that's all looking good. So if we file open, and then we go to desktop somewhere here. Okay, it's not finding it. That's not good. And that, oh, here we are. Right, and then Arduino files. I'll put it in. Come on. VFO control V5, and then right at the bottom we want to select VFO control 5, that one there, and open. Right, then it's put all of the files along the top, and then we want to upload, and this is why I don't do computers. Oh, Jesus, I'm supposed to be here to help you. Right, I've uninstalled version 1.8.19 and I've now installed version 2.1.1, the original version I had back in again. I've gone to Tools, let me show you. Tools, Boards Manager, and then this little thing down the side comes down here. So we go into the filter your search and we type in ESP32, and then we get all of these boards here come up. right? And we've got ESP32 by Expressives 2.011 installed. So we're going to remove that. And yes, I want to uninstall it. Right, hold on, I'll be back. Once that's uninstalled, we're going to go to this little drop-down menu here. And we're going to install 2.0.5. And we're going to install that version. Right, let me leave that going. Right, take 457. Let's try and upload now. Is it working? Right, I'll leave that going and we'll see if we get any error messages. Right, it's now come up with an unsigned character F car on one, whatever that means. Error unqualified ID before. Right, let's see if it'll fix. Tools. Verify compile. Let's see what it says. This is the thing with computers, unless you're blooming Bill Gates, how the hell do I know what an unqualified F-car thing is? I just want it to load to the board. Expected unqualified ID before... Right. Yes, so what does that actually mean? I have no idea. Oh, for crying out loud. That's interesting. It's just replaced the 2.05 with 2.011 when I've downloaded some updates. So I'm going to have to now go in, uninstall that and change it back. I think it's done it. I made a few changes to what I was doing. Hash of data verified. Hash of data. Hash? You sure you should be using that word on a computer? Anyway, hard resetting via RTS pin and leaving. So I'm assuming it's done. So let's see if it finishes. Well, it's still hard resetting via the RTS pin. And it's writing at certain percentages on the code. So I'm assuming it's still going. And it's been about an hour and a half since the last one, so we'll still leave it going. No idea again, you know, if I knew anything about computers, I'd know how long that was going to take. But I haven't a Scooby-Doo. So, after nearly 3.5 hours of sitting there with leaving RTS code, whatever, nothing had changed on the screen. So I can only assume it's done and programmed. But again, this is why I don't do computers. How do I know that's programmed aboard? The only one I'm going to know is build it. It'll either work or it doesn't. So I think I'll just have to adopt that approach. But, you know, why didn't it come up and say, yeah, all done, good to go? No, nothing.